No. I'm sorry. Like, can you not talk it out with your neighbor? Jeez. I don't even feel that bad about it. I apologize for wasting your time. I'll be on your way, Your Grace. God, I feel bad, actually, but like, the other guy had a whole village of sick kids, and this guy's like, my neighbor's feeding my cat too much. What the fuck? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lost Game Chronicles. My name is Kelly, and we are playing, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. In Steam Next Fest. We're just trying out some of the demos and stuff. I thought that would be kind of cool to do this week. So this is the game that we are going to try today. So Yes, Your Grace came out like years and years ago, and I watched somebody else play it, and I watched them do a whole playthrough. I remember nothing from that game. So if this is even remotely based on the lore from the first game, I'm not going to remember most of it. So just fair warning. But the original was really cool, so let's see if this one is any good. It's scheduled to come out later this year. They don't have an official date or a quarter that they've announced yet, but here we go. Hello from Brave at Night. Thank you for trying out the demo of Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. We hope you will enjoy your time in Davern. Davern was the name of the town in the original. If you have any thoughts about the game after playing it, we'd love to hear from you. Join our Discord, chat with us. Put on your crown, and let's see how well you can keep this kingdom together. Yes, Your Grace. I love this art. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, almost like impressionistic.
What's the difference between a common man and a king? Both make mistakes, but a king's decisions affect the lives of many. One decision in particular still weighs heavy on the heart of the King of Davern. This story starts with a pledge to bestow the hand of his unborn daughter. Years passed, until one day the barbarians came, demanding what had been promised. To protect Lorsulia, Eric invited his wealthy neighbors to forge an alliance. Perhaps it was King Talus's desperate search for a book to cure his wife that enticed him to visit. A deal was struck that sealed the fate of Lorsulia, an army in exchange for a wedding to Talus's son. Amidst the splendor of the wedding, King Talus took a fatal sip from a tainted chalice. In the heat of the moment, King Eric was accused of murder. With the promised armies withdrawn and Lorsulia whisked away to the faraway capital of Atana, Eric found himself embroiled in a royal trial and proved his innocence. With Atana's forces ready to help, Eric marched his army to defeat the hordes of barbarians once and for all. But the battle revealed Davern's true enemy, Prince Ivo of Atana, who ignored the signal to join the battle. By sheer luck, Eric emerged victorious, but the victory tasted bitter upon his tongue. To Eric's despair, Lorsulia was now in the hands of a traitor. Nothing could have been done to prevent the inevitable. The murder of Eric's daughter marked the beginning of countless witch hunts.
Oh Jesus, I don't remember this at all.
Ivo used her image as an excuse to cleanse the land of Davern by fire, as his armies descended upon Grevno Castle. The siege of Grevno lasted for weeks and shook its walls to their core. But at last, Eric's wit, bravery, and enduring alliances brought the conflict to an end. Ivo was put to justice, and Davern enjoyed peace for the first time in months. The slow process of healing and rebuilding had begun. But in the archives of Grevno, a certain rare book still lies in wait. It will fuel a new wave of deceit.
Wow. That was cool. Holy crap. I remembered most of that up until his daughter burned, and then there was like another fight. I didn't remember that at all. So I don't know if maybe I just wasn't paying attention at the time or what, but all right, so this is a scribe of some kind. He says, I hope that this overview was to your satisfaction, Your Grace. I still have many details to write up, and thus this is only the beginning. Okay, so he is writing the events of what happened, basically. Would you like to answer my questions now, or would you rather have me fill in the blanks? Oh. Sure, let's let the scribe, because I didn't actually play this game. Like I said, I watched somebody else play it, so we're gonna have to let him fill in the blanks. I will make sure everything is top-notch. Nonetheless, it's been years since the battle with Atana. Many things have happened since. A newborn baby, new allies in trouble, a new threat rising, cold months approaching. And the flames that keep everyone warm at night still rage in the king's mind. Right, he and his wife had a baby at the end of the last one, didn't they? Your Grace, everyone is getting impatient. I'll just grab something warm and put on the crown. Alright. A and D to move. Alright. What's this? Oh, that's the crown. Trouble keeps coming to our door, doesn't it? Indeed. There's like two baby beds here. I have my own family to take care of. He is an old friend, though. Alright. Off we go. There are two babies! Eric, and what? Any thoughts?
Why?
Hang on, lad. Honestly, I knew it would end like this. If I knew it would end like this, I wouldn't have come here. There's a whole ass bear in the corner here. I have no idea how he found your castle. I didn't want to endanger your family. You're putting us in a tough spot here, Jacob. Without your help, we will be forced to give up our lands to Kavka. So he sent us some wine. Maybe it's a gesture of goodwill? I'm at war with Kavka and you're really willing to drink this? What if it's poisoned? Clearly he knew I was coming here. He's always two steps ahead and cunning as he is wealthy. Unless you want him as your neighbor, we should work together. Eric, a moment. Okay. Sure. Yes. Yes, dear. Darling? I told you this isn't just a friendly visit. Old friends don't just appear out of nowhere not wanting anything. You don't have to help him. I feel like we're already in this mess. Am I supposed to let him bleed out? Prince and I also need your help. He's not getting any better. Of course, I'm worried about our son. Jacob is not wrong, though. Next thing you know, Kavka comes for us. What then? Is it not better to let Jacob deal with him instead of waging a full-blown war? And he brings his son with him? Is that to try to sway us? Like we don't have enough kids around. But you said I will be able to look through the books after this. Time-o, just give us a moment. Maybe later. Eric, have you made up your mind? Have I? Oh. I don't have enough information? Is everything all right? I heard the prince isn't doing the best. Will he get out? He will get out of it, right? The things we do for family, huh? I don't actually have any men or resources to help you. Oh boy. Alright, so we're deciding whether or not to join a war. Right here at the beginning. Now, I believe in karma. And I think what goes around comes around. So I think we are going to help this man with what nothing we have and just hope for the best. Hope that eventually in our hour of need, he will come to aid us. So let's do that. We have to find a way to provoke him and lead him straight to Grevno. Once he gets here, we'll ambush him from an outpost and crush him against the walls. But the wall... The queen has a fair point. After your war with Atana, there doesn't seem to be much wall left. Don't worry, by the time you get there and back, the wall will be fixed. There, I hope I can count on you. One last thing. Can I leave my son with you? He will be safer here, and besides, it's difficult to travel with him. Eric. Ah! She's coming, she's coming! Not now, Sidani. She's coming! Can we be done now? I've got this. I appreciate it, Eric. Later that day. Grevno, week 1. Alright. Big plans, Your Grace, big plans. Lord Jacob's visit wasn't in our favor, but we will manage. Nonetheless, duty calls. The people of Davern will queue in the throne room to petition you. Many are struggling since our war with the Atana. There is not always enough to go around. Let us hope for a smooth week then. Oh boy, okay. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Oh, and Your Grace. After we've dealt with the petitioners, please see the general in the council room. I believe he has some information regarding possible outpost sites. Click on a petitioner in the with the left mouse button to call them forward. Okay, well, I guess we'll start with our wife. Don't fret, darling. The decision has been made and we will work it out. I suppose new company might be good for Sidani. Can you check on her? She's so excited about her sister visiting. I thought her sister was burned at the stake. Alright. Maybe I misunderstood who was burnt then. She's so excited about her sister visiting, and we kind of brushed her off. Of course, my beloved. Oh yes, before I leave, what do you want to do with the wine? Dispose of it. As Jacob said, the wine might be poisoned. I don't want to risk anything. What a shame. Then again, not like I can have any anyway. I will let the servants know. That's my cue. I will feed them and maybe try to get some sleep. Good luck out there. Okay, so here's my thought. This week, we don't know what is going to be expected of us, so we don't want to overstretch. I have a feeling there's going to be a lineup of people here who are going to want something for us, from us, rather. And we might not have as many resources as we originally think we are going to. So, Your Grace, I come beseeching some aid. Just a thing to keep in mind. With the cold, wet weather, our fence posts don't hold up like they used to. Well, last night I woke up to find all my livestock gone a roaming. Pigs, sheep, cattle, can't find a one, and I'm a farmer, you see, so it's a sorry situation. Please, Your Grace, spare some strong hands to help us round up all our stock. Click on an agent to send them to complete this task. Boy, I'm bad at decisions. There's only 2 people, it seems like, so I guess we can send them? I feel like we're gonna wish that we hadn't done this. Each time you send an agent to work on a task, it will cost you action points. Every agent has limited points visualized by their icon with yellow dot. Send agents will appear on the scenario board. Okay. You've completed this quest. Go ahead and hold the confirm button. So these are his number of action points, or these are. Okay. Oh, we have to click and hold. Okay, got it. That sounds urgent indeed. I will help you. I hope this will be enough to help you. Your grace, all my thanks. In hard times, a ruler's true legacy is forged, forsooth. Our little village won't soon forget this. When you help petitioners, you will gain prosperity. The more prosperity you have, the more wealthy your lands are, the higher prosperity. Okay, so that's down here. Got it. Higher taxes. Great. Please hear me out, your grace. A vicious storm blew through our township last night, snapping pines like they were toys. Now there's a mess, fallen trees everywhere, roofs smashed in. In the end, perhaps it would make for plenty of firewood, but we need help to clean up and make repairs, your grace. We're short of tools and even some food would help. Please lend us your support. Okay, so this guy can act more than once. Okay, so these are his number of action points. Okay, so we could give him that. And I assume that these come back weekly? Okay. I guess we're gonna find out. I said we weren't gonna help people this week, and then I've turned around and just helped everybody. But these seem like things that are renewable resources, hopefully. Here, I hope this will be enough for you. Thank you, Perrin, and thank you, your grace. Our prayers are answered. We will come back all the stronger in honor of our king. Well done, your grace. That's all for this week's requests. Nice. Let's go see the general had in mind for these outposts. Click on the throne to step down. This is a map of your castle. Click on your chosen location to go there. Okay. Council room? I guess is the only thing we can click on, so it must be the council room. We just have a whole bear. Ever since Wotek started hibernating, Sidani's lost interest in gathering more agents. Oh, right, because she had a bear. Did she have a bear? I don't remember. Maybe that's for the better. I was worried about what she would have come up with next. What's our plan to help Lord Jacob? Ah, your grace, it's great to see you. I have an update on our plan to help Lord Jacob. Why is Baron Kavka at war with Lord Jacob? Yeah, let's find out. I've had so many details to keep track of. I want to be certain I understand his position. Baron Kavka has been aggressively expanding trade routes to support his wine business. He's building a major trade route that will connect him directly with our enemies in Etana. It goes right through Lord Jacob's lands, leaving him stranded from a trade perspective. I think it's his late wife's property. I'm not sure, but seems the land has a sentimental value to him. A strong trade relationship between Kavka and Etana will surely leave us at a disadvantage as well. Okay, so let's hear the details. We need to ensure Kavka doesn't know he's walking into a trap. How did you manage to finesse my plan? Certainly. We need to gather a few basic supplies to create an outpost so that we can drive Kavka right where we want him. We found 3 sites that could be suitable. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Take a look at your map and mark the location you wish us to prepare. I will take care of the rest. We have 3 weeks to decide. Here, these supplies should be a good starting point. And of course, the wall. Well, yes. What do we need? The master builder is awaiting you at the construction site. He will be able to provide more details. It might be tough, but with a little luck, we can do it in time. Okay. Kingdoms menu. What's this? What did we just do? Keep up the good work. Yes, Your Grace. What were you supposed to click on? Is this save? Oh, it is save. Okay. Hello, kid. You have a beautiful castle. Okay, thank you. Hello, my silly pickle. Silly pickle? I don't know what you mean. Father, Taimo's here. At ease, silly pickle. Yes, father? Are you preparing for Asalia? Okay, so it's a different sister? Are you preparing for Asalia's arrival? I heard you have a letter from your sister. Wait, you knew? Asalia is visiting us in 8 weeks. Should I get her a pet? A sword. That's too grand. She will think I care. It's Asalia we're talking about. It's been so long and there is so much pressure. You could perform a song. You do have a nice voice. Your sister would be proud. No, that wouldn't be special enough. Must be something truly grand, something unforgettable that screams Asalia. Luckily, I also have Taimo to help me. You could read her a book. How about this one? Taimo, this is serious. She won't be impressed by that. Be nice to your guests, silly pickle. I'm sorry, I'm just very stressful. It's just very stressful. What if I tell you a little about Asalia? She's adventurous, rides bison, fights with swords. She loved to do various pranks, too. Okay. So are we... Is it this that we're looking at? As you unlock points of interest, they will be displayed on the map. The first 3 points of interest indicate the 3 outpost sites. Okay. Alright. So the curvy thicket. Oh, I see. So we don't know anything about these places yet. We have to explore them. The curvy thicket, the northern footbridge, or the straw village. Let's explore this one. The curvy thicket is a maze to the enemy, but well known to us. If we build an outpost in the thicket, our soldiers could hide themselves among the trees and attack when the enemy rides through, pushing them towards our walls. Drawback is that the furthest location from our castle, it will take longer to push Kafka towards the walls. The woods are also challenging from a visibility standpoint. Total chaos seems just as likely as success, to be frank. Still, time is short and supplies are few. Choosing this site would be better than nothing. Okay. It's best to return to this location once we gather enough supplies or consider another area. Fuck. This is the northern footbridge. Straw Village. Lord Jacob will cross the northern footbridge and Kafka's army will shortly follow. If our armies lie in wait on the riverbank, we'll be able to surprise the enemy and control their direction. The thick canes and grass should provide us with more than enough of a hiding spot. This location looks like a good spot for the outpost, even though it requires a little more work to prepare. The location is not far, but the mud and the cold could prove challenging. Okay. More work to prepare. During last year's war, Atana left nothing but a field of despair. Rumors say that the village is haunted, filled with old rags and bones. It might take some extra convincing for our men to stay at this location. Kafka's army might not be aware of these rumors, but surely even they won't think to try to look through the rubble. The location is closest to Grevno, meaning that it will be easiest to push the enemy towards the wall. Okay, so that's a 4. Okay, so 1 in. Okay, so there's 4 chance to fail here. Okay, I see. Get it. It's a very high chance of success. I'm thinking about. I think I will do this one. Northern footbridge. Yeah. Well-balanced location. There's a 2%, what is it? 2%? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So only like a 1 in 10 chance of failure here. Plus 10. I don't understand. Lord, okay. So there's like some villages and stuff out here. Cool castle up there. Alright, well, let's talk to the guy at the wall. I might have overcommitted our other dude. Our, agent. Your Grace! How does it look? Seems the repairs will never end. The war with Atana caused a great deal of damage to Grevno's defenses, Your Grace. Rebuilding something grand for the second time is always a challenge, but our dedication to the effort is paying off. The wall and its garrisons will soon gleam as good as new. That's just what I hope to hear. I will certainly sleep better when Grevno is behind strong walls again. To say nothing of our plan to ambush Lord Jacob's enemies without the wall will fail. Speaking of, there's just a tiny problem, Your Grace. Of course, let's hear it. The recent limestone deliveries are thinner and thinner. We're missing some rocks that could help us build the whole thing. No need to worry, it's nothing huge. We just need 3 tons and we will be done. I'm sure the king has the right connections. Very well, I'll see what can be done. Alright. Yellow text. Indication that all requests for tasks have been completed. Okay. So this is the next turn? Okay, got it. Archives. Helping an old friend. Gather resources to build an outpost. Taimo, rebuilding Grevno, the castle wall, limestone deliveries. We need 3 tons. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we've done everything. Let's go to the next day. Or next turn, I guess. Prosperity you received can now be converted into gold. Press and hold collect taxes button. Do I want to just take all of it? Okay. Cool. This tab, you view your royal agents. They are an important part of keeping your populace happy. Be sure to pay their salary to refresh their action points. Okay, cool. And you? A witch. Insightful, seasoned. Sure. So we have 22 coins to play with. In the transaction panel, you can see an overview of this week's transactions. All right, cool. So we got 48 taxes and we paid 38. So we got a net positive 10 points or 10 coins. Week 2. Your Grace, we should pay attention to the outposts on the map. You should pick one that is the best, or one that we can afford. All right. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I'm leaning towards this footbridge. I just don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. I'm very confused. I feel like I'm missing something. But... Okay, well, let's talk to our wife. I wonder how Taimo's adjusting. He seems so shy to me. Sadani should look after him, but it seems like her head is in the clouds a bit and my hands are full. Literally full. I will look in on him and if I find a moment. Okay. The queen always thinks about others and leaves herself until last. I better see how she's managing as well. Okay. Let's talk to this lady. I come with a serious matter, Your Grace. My name is Yanka. I trade in all aspects of trinkets and artifacts, most recently rare creatures. Let me guess, goblins, griffins. How do I put this? Swans have stolen my lions. You have my attention? Sounds like it'll be good. Let me guess, the swans breathe fire, the lions can fly? No, there's a real explanation, Your Grace. You know the swans, right? The fabulous bandit gang? Or the famous and fabulous. I was transporting some lions for a lord when the swans ambushed me on the road. Now my lions are gone. And where do I come in? You're a lion wrangler? You're a lion wrangler, Yanka. How do you expect me to be able to help? At least 3 lions escaped their cage when the swans attacked my cart. All I ask is that you keep an eye out for them. If your agents ever spot one, make sure to let me know exactly where. I will handle the rest and compensate you for your efforts and time. The local inn north of here could be a good place to start the search. Surely someone's seen something. Or you could try looking for them on your own. I'll see what can be done. I appreciate it. Find me at the wall if you ever need anything, Your Grace. I will gladly show off my repertoire of trinkets and other useful items. Alright. We've got to find a lost lion. Ah, it's a disaster, Your Grace. All the little ones. The children in our village have fallen sick, Your Grace. They've all come up with gulp. Spots. A rash? Yes, always the same one. First a big red patch, then lots of little spots. Then comes the fever, the itching. Please, Your Grace, the patients are all beside themselves. Your Grace, this is perfect task for our witch. She's very skilled in treating illness. Yeah, okay. We've already paid her too, so there you go. Have at it. Our court witch is well versed in sickness and medicine. She will surely ease the pain. Your Grace is merciful ruler indeed. A bitter winter is to come, but the smallest of us still need care. Thank you, Your Grace. Your kindness will bring ease to the children. All right. Your Grace, hear me out. I know people don't usually care for cats, but I love mine. The farmer next to me started luring her inside and feeding her whatever garbage she wants. She comes home less and less often. When she does, she gets fatter and fatter. I know that with winter on its way, it sounds like a luxury problem, but I'm worried about her nutrition. Please send somebody to deal with my neighbor or give me something that will help me talk him out of it. This quest requires extra agent time to complete. I'm not sending an agent for this. Fuck. No. I'm sorry. Like, can you not talk it out with your neighbor? Jeez. I don't even feel that bad about it. I apologize for wasting your time. I'll be on your way, Your Grace. God, I feel bad, actually, but like... But other guy had a whole village of sick kids, and this guy's like, my neighbor is feeding my cat too much. What the fuck? Am I supposed to feel bad about that? I don't know, I feel bad. Like, kudos for caring about your cat, but jeez. He cares enough to come all the way here to the king of the land and be like, oh god, it's mind-boggling to me. In dark times, things of beauty matter more than ever, do they not, Your Grace? I'm a blacksmith by trade. My forge is has supplied breastplates to the king's own army. But I've always longed to make finer work, to perform the art of silversmithing. What do you say, Your Grace? Will you help me expand the forges and spin silver with my gifts? You have items in your inventory that match this quest's tags. Fine work tools. Do I have to send an agent? Okay. Sure. Here, this should set you on your way. Eternal thanks, Your Grace. I only wish to pay tribute to Davern's strength through art, the only way I know. Helping petitioners influencing your quests will increase your influence. Full influence bar will increase your kingdom level. Okay. So this is influence, and then we don't know what this bar is yet. It hasn't unlocked. Help me, please. Part of the sky fell down. Calm down. What do you mean? There I was, minding my own business. There's a huge smoking hunk of rock crashed down into my field. Came out of nowhere. I was lucky not to be underneath it. Some of my cows, though, they're minced now. Please help me, Your Grace. I need to buy a few more heifers and clean the place up. Your Grace, looks like we might not have enough resources to help this person. At times, helping everyone is not possible. Let's send the peasant away and hope for the best. Oh, I see. Got it. So even if we sent everything, we couldn't help him. I'm sorry. Rock from the heavens sounds out of my control, sorry, but what are we supposed to do, Your Grace? We'll go hungry this winter. What a lazy king. I'm sorry. Declining petitioners will cause fall in your population's happiness, and that's over here. When happiness falls to zero, your kingdom will fall. Okay, we have to keep this above where it is, and that's our gold. Okay, cool. So are we done? No more people. Region map. This is the sleazy easel. Explore. Supplies. Oh, okay. Best return to this location unless we gather enough supplies. King's men found the sleazy easel. The sleazy weasel, a local tavern. Surprisingly, it had beautiful dark timber ceilings and hanging flowers. Not sleazy at all. No weasels to be seen either. The innkeeper did not seem very happy to have royal units come marching in. What do you want here? Agents asked to speak with the innkeeper about monsters. Glanced around, gave a cough and a sigh, and began mumbling under his nose. Last hunting trip of the year before winter sets off for the forest not too long ago. They passed through here, told us that they were headed up north for the mighty oak. If I were to guess, they knew something, and that's where your beast is at, but it might be a tricky situation getting there. He paused. Going over the high bridge will not be easy feat right now due to situations on the road. The innkeeper scowled pointedly at the royal agents. You can also take the long way around through the open fields, but it will be costly. Only gods know what you might encounter. The folks at Sathu village could probably help you find a faster way. Okay. Agents left. Rewards, we got prosperity. High Bridge, Sathu village. Alright, so first things first, we kind of do need to figure out what it is that we need to do here. I have no idea. I don't know how to do this. Do we have to surpass, like, we'd need like 3 things, I guess? Oh, Lion Wrangler. Okay, so does this regen each round, or like, what's the rules with this? Agents entered a small village, no more than 5 families sharing 2 huts and a little barn. Everywhere they turned, they saw ruined fences and rotting barrels. The stench of cow manure hung in the air. There's no signs of a lion, but the scattering of people still made a great commotion. My husband is missing, a woman wailed again and again. The village elder who comforted her turned to the royal agents. He told them that he wanted to see the king of Grevno Castle regarding a beast and a missing person. Then he sent the agents on their way with a piece of bread. Crumbs, really. Okay. Can't do that. Alright, so there's nothing that we can do out here at the moment. High Bridge is, yeah, 5. Alright, let's explore the castle. Go see our wife first. She's sleeping. Do we want to wake her up? Probably not. Oh, yeah. Oh, can we check out our baby? There's my sweet pea. My little... Lorsulia is the one that got, Oh, we can name our kids. Lorsulia the second? Aurelia the second? Aurelia is our wife? Or Amelia? I don't think I would name a second daughter after the daughter that died. I think that's a little bit dark. Do you really want that reminder? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I would. Let's go with Amelia. We tried for so long, and then it's suddenly like you can't catch a break. Either surviving the war makes you more frivolous, or the fact that nowadays there are fewer children in the castle to ruin the night. What about the other kid? There's my strong little bear, my little Eric II, Edward. I'm not a big fan of the name Ernest. I don't really like Edward. I don't mind Eric, but like, I don't, oh God. I think it's a little tacky to name kids after yourself. Let's go with Edward. It's the least objectionable. We have been so lucky this past year. Not 1, but 2 little potatoes. And a king's successor at last. It's painting of flowers, simple from far away. Up close, several individual flowers were used to give each petal life. All right. We'll come back to our wife because she's sleeping. I think if you've got twins, you just let people sleep whenever you can. I've heard so much about Davern. I can't wait to find out more. Aren't we supposed to like talk to? Queen Aurelia has been overwhelmed. The 2 youngest members of the family. Oh. Yes, father. Your mother wanted me to check on you. You kids behaving? Oh, good thing you're here, father. I have an idea to give Asalia a proper welcome. Do you want to see? Of course. Give me your best. Time mode, just like we practiced. You got this. Yes, would you, I like water. So close, let me try. It's not fair, you caught me off guard. Ahem, your grace, what a long day it's been. If you could, would you pass me this mug, your grace? I'm so thirsty. Would you like me to pour you some wine, milady? Or is there a chance you expected something to happen with the mug? Oh, we forgot to put water inside. This is too hard. We should have stuck to reading. You're right, this is not good enough. Father, what did you think? Would that impress Cecilia when she gets here? Are they trying to do a play? Is that what's happening? Are you worried? Your sister will be happy to see you. Don't worry too much about trying to impress her. Besides, are you sure you want to welcome your sister with a prank? She always calls me Little Dumpling in her letters. Been over a year since she went adventuring. I need to prove to her that I'm not so little anymore. Asalia was the queen of pranks. The only way is to beat her at her own game. You've given me plenty to think about. Thank you, Your Grace. Let's go, time out. Time to see if we can come up with something more sophisticated. Maybe we should ask Domovoy for help. Father told me he can be responsible for all kinds of misfortunes in the household. We will need to prepare some offering. Sometimes I feel like you know more about Davern than I do. Tell me more. Should we talk to this guy? Keep up the good work. This will do a save. And, is that everything? Oh. Well, she was sleeping. Thought we decided that it was best not to wake her up. Love? I wanted to see how you're doing. Oh, you startled me. I must have dozed off. I'm sorry to wake you, darling. It's all right. It's the little one. He can't get comfortable. How's Eddie holding up? Oh God. How are you holding up? I hope there's a way we can heal his ailment. No one knows, correct? It's not easy to keep this a secret. People talk. Jacob already knows something is up. Apart from the doctor, it's just us. But it's especially difficult with Sidani around. Can you imagine if people found out? Brr, I prefer to focus on solutions. At last, a throne successor. I never imagined we'd end up with two tiny ones, though. It's funny, you try for an heir for years, and then they come out like buns from the oven. A boy and a girl. We should have known that damn ritual would have consequences. Stay safe. We've been through much. We will get through this as well. The well's getting ready and the outpost is almost set up. Once we deal with Jacob and Kavka, you and the prince will have my full attention. I know it's hard to juggle the needs of the kingdom with the needs of your family. You're right, we will get through it. What an understanding wife. I'll speak to you later. Aurelia, good. The two potatoes, prince and princess. What's wrong with the sun? I don't remember. Or is that something that we don't know? Tempted to check out the wall. See if there's some other update out here. Your Grace? I have the limestone. 3 tons, Your Grace. No, we haven't ordered enough yet. All right. You'll need supplies to explore locations on the map. Press and hold, collect supplies. Oh, I see. Ooh, do we want to keep going? Go to 30 and then collect the rest of supplies. Okay, there. So we don't have to renew this yet, right? Because he's... Or does 18 just cover... Right, because, like, we don't have to pay him. Because he's got 2 action points still. Right? Is that how that works? Very well, I'm on it. I'm wondering if Sidani made any progress on her task. All right, well, I think we're going to leave it there. This is pretty cool. This is something I'd totally be up for playing once it comes out. For now, we'll just call it there for the demo. But it's neat. It's very much like the original one. It seems like it continues with that story. There's some cool stuff happening. We don't know what is gonna happen with this attack we're gonna try and like ambush these dudes, and then the queen is like looking after the little baby prince who there's something wrong with him, but we don't know what it is. So yeah, pretty neat. And I guess we're going to call it there. So thank you so much, everybody. I really, really enjoyed this, and I hope you did too. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!